The Honda HR-V has been given a new design, said to be inspired by the two-door coupe car. At the front, the large body-colored grille sits inside a rather modest bumper topped by thin LED headlights. The roofline slopes down to a small roof spoiler and the rear is as minimalistic as the front. There's an LED light bar that spans the width of the car between the two sleek brake lights. The new Honda HR-V will come with a hybrid engine as standard, just like the latest Honda Jazz. In fact, it uses the same setup as the Jazz. This can be seen from the 1.5-liter petrol engine, which is connected to a pair of electric motors that produce a total of 131 horsepower and 253 Nm of torque. The new HR-V is not a plug-in hybrid, but rather the car's gasoline engine acts as an onboard generator for the electric motor and boot-mounted battery. The HR-V's computer can automatically decide whether to run on electricity alone, on gasoline, or a mixture of both. The Honda HR-V sends power through a CVT gearbox, which works like an automatic albeit in single gear, instead of continuously adjusting gear ratios to keep the engine revving at the most efficient speed. There is no option for a manual gearbox. Honda says the HR-V will be capable of 0 to 60 miles per hour in 10.6 seconds, while also hitting 52.3 mpg. Emissions of 122 grams per kilometer CO2 are said to be generated. Just like the exterior, the interior of the new Honda HR-V is also simple and pragmatic in its design. It seems as roomy as an old car as a result of some packaging gimmicks, and its pretty neat layout will help give it a roomy feel too. There's a dashboard-mounted 9-inch LCD infotainment system, with new software that Honda says is more responsive than the HR-V's existing touchscreen. It also comes with wireless Apple CarPlay, though you'll still need a cable to use Android Auto. Honda's sensing safety technology package is present in the new HR-V. This brings a system that can detect pedestrians and turn out of the way to avoid crashing into them, as well as automatic emergency braking. Adaptive cruise control is also offered, along with blind spot monitoring and hill descent control. The e-HEV hybrid pairs a 1.5-liter petrol engine and two electric motors for a total output of 96 kilowatts and 253 Nm. Like the Toyota hybrid, Honda's system can drive using an electric motor at low speeds, a gasoline engine, or a combination of both. Claimed fuel economy is 5.4 L, 100 km on the WLTP test cycle, and the e-HEV reaches 100 km per hour in 10.6 seconds. The Toyota CHR hybrid system uses the claimed 4.8 L, 100 km in the WLTP test, as a reference. There are 3 driving modes in e-HEV: Sport, Econ, and Normal, along with different levels of battery regeneration. The Honda Digital Key app lets you unlock the HR-V using your smartphone, while maps of the satellite navigation system can now be updated over the air. The wider 2022 HR-V will be the main cog in Honda's new agency sales model.